Clash in Paris is done now. It's been a few days. I've had time to digest it and actually watch the show because I was reffing for an indie show while the event was happening. But let's go ahead and rank all of the matches from Clash in Paris from my least favorite to my favorite. Coming in last place, this is a 1 out of 5. This is a skip the match. This is a bathroom break of a championship match. Nikki Bella versus Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch has not had a good track record for matches in 2025, I'm sorry. This match is no exception. She was playing the drums on the announcer's table at one point when Nikki was supposed to be smashing her head. It looked extremely bad, and that wasn't even the low light of the match. The low light of the match was Nikki Bella just absolutely missing that kick. At least Becky didn't pull a Jinder and sell, though. When Jeff Hardy did the Whisper in the Wind and Jinder sold, even though he completely missed, that was like, yikes. This match was the worst match on the card by far. And at number 5, we have the Street Profits versus the Wyatt Six for the Tag Team Championships. This was a solid match. Like, the gap between the first match and this one, it's a huge gap when you look at the quality and how much I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this match more than I thought I would. The Street Profits are great. My goodness, I remember when Montez Ford was the highlight. Angelo Dawkins has really improved. If I did a most improved superstars list, he would be up there for sure. This year has been a really good year for them. Even though they're not as prominent in the SmackDown tag division as I'd like them to be, there's a lot of tag teams on SmackDown. They need to switch something up here. Overall, I thought the match was good. Wyatt Six retained, but they needed to cheat to win, so maybe that sets up a rematch. And at number 4, we have Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. This was not a bad match by any means. I really enjoyed the match. The pacing was a little slow, but, I mean, when you have Bronson Reed and Roman Reigns, like, that's to be expected, right? The story was simple, but very well executed. My beef with this was the post-match stuff. Overall, this whole segment's probably about 40-45 minutes, and the post-match beat up, they beat up Roman Reigns, Jey Uso comes out, he gets beat up, and I know that it was to set up things in the main event, but I just felt it was a little long. And at number 3, John Cena versus Logan Paul. I enjoyed this match more than I thought I would. It was a spot fest, yes. It was a display of moveset, I would say, more than a story-based match. But that's not necessarily bad. Like, you can still have those on the show and it be entertaining. And it was an entertaining match for sure. It's in the top 3, and yeah, I mean, John Cena picks up a win. My only issue with it, and I know I've said this in the past, I understand that at pay-per-views you can have kickouts of finishers. I just don't see a world where it takes 5 attitude adjustments to take out Logan Paul. I don't think that should have happened. I think you could have cut one of the AAs out of there. But overall, it was still a solid match. Very entertaining. And at number 2, we have a Fatal 4-Way match for the World Heavyweight Championship. The multi-man matches this year in the WWE have slapped. I'm just putting that out there. But this match we have LA Knight versus Jey Uso, almost forgot who was in the match, versus CM Punk versus the champion Seth Rollins, where Seth Rollins successfully defends the World Heavyweight Championship. Jey Uso cost LA Knight his opportunity every time. Every time LA Knight was about to win, Jey Uso was there to interrupt it, and that set up something on Raw, which I really enjoyed. I like that they went that route and that they developed the story a little more. Becky Lynch comes in, low blows, I forget who it was, CM Punk, and yeah, Seth Rollins does the stomp on a chair and pins him. Great match, great storytelling still between Punk and Rollins. I like that we're getting more of that. And Becky joining the Vision was neat as well. So overall, very good Fatal 4-Way match. And surprisingly, at number 1, we have a match that I've seen about 13,000 times already. Sheamus versus Rusev. Banger after banger. Like, holy jeez, this was oh god, I hate how many names there are for no DQ. This was a good old-fashioned Donnybrook match, I think is what they called it. It was basically like an Irish bar fight. A very cool stipulation. I enjoyed it. We had the white noise off the barrels through 2 tables, which I know sounds messy, but it was well done. Rusev picks up a win. Sheamus taps out, which is, they said it was like the 2nd time he's tapped out in his career or something. So that was neat. Really pushes Rusev as this monster heel. Makes you wonder where he's going next. But this was match of the night. This was a hard hitting. This was 2 meaty men beating each other. And it was a very enjoyable match. It was a lot of fun. Overall, the show wasn't that great. If I had to say like a PLE where, you know, the show as a whole wasn't that great. The matches individually were fine. There was some stinkers. There was some good matches. But overall, I mean, for a PLE, it just felt like a setup. It feels like a setup for WrestlePalooza or whatever it's called. But what do you guys think about the show? Comment down below and let me know what was your favorite match as well. I'm IndieBaldRef, and I will see all of you beautiful people next time. So see you next time, guys.